Hey guys, CSGO, see you back to my MCSG, and today we are playing on Alaskan Village, and I want to say something in this video. You could probably have noticed for quite a while on this channel, actually the entirety of this channel, but specifically in the past couple of days, to be exact, I haven't uploaded. Why this is, basically, when I record MCSG, it normally takes me, oh, that's actually two, anyway, I'll go through about 10 games before, I'm done. I can't do it anymore, I need to take a break, for, like an hour or so, before, trying to record again if I don't get a recording. And, that happened the other day. I got through about 10 recordings, and I was like, no, I'm too frustrated. And I kind of just I didn't say to myself, I'll come back on later and try again. I said to myself, no, I'm done. And I'm not done with YouTube. It's more done with MCSG at this point. If you haven't been living under a rock, oh my god, okay, sorry. If you haven't been living under a rock, you know that there was meant to be a stat reset quite a while ago, or at least they announced that there would be one quite a while ago, about 2 months ago or something like that. And I was all pumped for it. It was going to be a new MCSG, new leaderboards, and it would just spice up the game so much. It'll make it, as it used to be, well, hopefully anyway. And I was really excited for it. They announced that in November. And in December, I'm like, okay, it's been a couple of weeks, they should, release it at least in December. And at the start of December, Colstar said on the forums, yeah, the stat reset will be out in a week or two. So I was like, yes, it's going to be soon. And then it got to the end of December, and I was like, okay, it's pretty pathetic if they don't, release this stat reset at the end of December, before the new year, because they announced it, a month ago. And, everyone thought it was going to be really soon. And, I was thinking that way. I was like, wow, just why hasn't it been released yet? It should be released before New Year's. And then New Year's happened. And I'm like, wow, I don't think the stat reset is ever going to happen. And it's just, yeah, it's so frustrating because I was just looking forward to it so much. And at that time, about New Year's, I think, maybe a little earlier, when the stat reset wasn't coming out, I'm like, okay, well, I'm a bit bored, I've been waiting for this and it hasn't come out yet, so, what do I do? And a lot of my friends were playing CSGO at the time, so I'm like, hey, why not give CSGO a try? And I've gotten into CSGO quite a bit. And, gone away from MCSG. And it's not because I dislike MCSG, it's just because I think it's absolutely atrocious that they haven't released the stat reset. Or at the very least, released information as to why they haven't. Like, it's ridiculous that nothing has been said, released to the public, like, oh, sorry, this is the reason why it has not been released. Once we do this, we should be able to release it. This should happen in the next, I don't know, month, or whatever it is. But no information has come out, nothing, since just, I think, from Colstar's post. If something has come out, I haven't seen it, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I've seen nothing come out about the stat reset, and that's infuriating to me, because it's a reason lots of people stayed on MCSG, and about a month after it, a lot of people left, because the stat reset did not come. Lots of people waiting for it, and it didn't come. It was the thing MCSG had going for it. Not the mini-games that they added, not anything else, but the stat reset, because it was a new start for everyone, and it gave everyone a chance to try and be number one if they wanted to. And it hasn't rolled out, which I am very unhappy about. And when I'm trying to record something on a game that infuriates me, because it does not tell its community why it isn't doing things, or do the one thing that most of the community wants, because there was a poll in it, and although people did vote for not having the stat reset, a lot more people did, and I think it's a better thing for the server if they do have a stat reset, because this server's been out for almost 3 years, sorry. I think it was released April 2012, so in about 2 months, it's going to be the 3-year anniversary. Is it 2 months? I don't even care to count. February, January, why did I just said February, January, March? I'm sorry, I'm a bit weird. Anyway. And, yeah, I just dislike the server so much for it. And when it gets to a point 10 recordings, I'm like, okay, I'm very frustrated, I'm not gonna try and record just for an hour or so. I don't want to come back on the server. I don't want to support the server that does this. I don't want to plan it. And so I don't try and re-record that day. I'll try the next day, but not on that day. And that's why there's so infrequent uploads. Because if I don't get that recording in those, like, set amount of, blocks, like 10 games, I am too frustrated to try and do it again. And yeah, I just, you know, if I don't get the one day, I'll try the next day and the next day. And it's a lot of people aren't in my position, you know. There are quite a few people. There are quite a few people, but you know, not a lot of people have played this game for as long as I have, and they don't know. Like, I still like MCSG, but it gets to a point where you played this game so much that you come up with that you have these patterns that you do to PvP. You don't, you know, PvP freely anymore, and there's no like element of surprise to it. It's just the same thing over and over again. And you know, I'm still fine playing that, but when the one thing you wanted, it hasn't come for a long time, I just, you know, you kind of give up. You lose motivation, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. I've lost motivation to play on MCSG. But the thing is, for any US player, this wouldn't be too big of a deal. Or maybe even EU. It wouldn't be too big of a deal, because there are so many other servers from US and EU that you can just go to straight away. You can go to the Hive if you're from EU. I don't know, you can also go to the Hive US if you're from US. You can go to Hypixel, you can go to Mineplex, you know, and you get good ping on all these servers, or decent ping. So, you know, you can play that competitively, whatever game type you want. But for AU, there's legitimately no huge, big other servers, and that's why MCSG kind of have the AU players wrapped around their finger, because we have nowhere else to go. And I know I'm like dissing MCSG and, you know, not being the best MCSG right now, but it's just gotten to the point where it's actually frustrating to play on the servers, because the one thing that you wanted is not happening and nothing's being told about it. And this is my first game of the day, and I'm sorry if I die, but like I've been talking about in this video, I'm just incredibly frustrated at MCSG, and it's just become to the point where it's not fun anymore. In clan battles, that's the only time I really have fun in MCSG, because, you know, still on a team, you're still doing teamwork, and I like all that stuff. But other than that, if I'm playing solo, it's just not very fun for me, and I'm probably gonna die here. I'm just gonna run. Whatever, can you please? It's okay for him to chase me, this is what I would do, but for me right now, this is quite frustrating. But I will move on, I'll build a bridge. But yeah, I'm sorry if this episode isn't very interesting, but I did want to, you know, release something. And yeah, I'm definitely not as good as PvP. At least I'm not in the mood to try an MCSG. I'm just not. The only server I play on now is the Orchestra, because they have factions, and I've been playing on that a lot. So I might record a bit of that. You know, release a little video on that, me PvPing there, so you can get a bit of more PvP from me, because I know a lot of people subscribe to PvP. But other than that, I don't play on any other servers, not really, and it's just because of the ping, and it's just entirely frustrating. So yeah, I know I'm going to get quite a few dislikes on this video, but do I care? No, because I wanted to release this video. And also, that MCSG haters video was a joke, and it's basically only a joke to me, because I'm the only one that calls haters adorable. But if you did enjoy that, I'm not sure why, but yeah, anyway, I'm probably gonna die here. It's not the end of the world, of course, but it's all fine. And we're just gonna keep running, I guess, until we make a mistake and you know, die. I don't want to take any fall. Whoa, no! My God, that arrow was very impacting. Yep. Nice kitty. Anyway. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought there was 5 people left. I was wondering why he's still chasing me. But yeah, he wanted a deathmatch. Anyway. That's my opinion, kind of thing. Well, this guy was chasing as well. How about we just watch this? But yeah, that was my opinion, kind of thing. Probably an unpopular opinion. I don't know. But everyone was CSGs. But yeah, I'm tired of playing MCSG. I really am. Until the stat reset comes out, I don't know if there'll be regular uploads. It's super frustrating. But I still do want to release an SG video. But if I can't get one out, it's not because I'm not trying. It's just because I can't deal with MCSG. And that might be a bit hard to understand, you know, like, oh, you know, they're not doing stuff, so you can still play, it's not affecting your PvP or anything like that, but it just puts me in a really bad mood playing on these servers, and, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I guess we'll watch the deathmatch here. I think they're all FFAing. Are they random teaming? That's not cool. What are you guys doing? Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, is that FFA now? It's all good. Alright. Okay, I guess we'll have a look around what is happening here. But yeah, there should be a video out soon on my channel of something I've been working on. Hopefully it's almost done. And yeah, that'll be fun. You guys will enjoy that. And what else? And yeah, I think I would be releasing just a little video on the orchestra, just because I want to give you guys some PvP and on a server that I'll be happy playing on. You know, I'll have decent commentary, or at least what I think is decent commentary. But yeah, I don't. Oops, sorry, I should be watching the intense fight that is this deathmatch. Even though in FFA deathmatches, everyone just runs away because the person who is whoa, good shot. The person who is aggressive usually dies first. Just like aggressive with the sword, I mean. If they're aggressive with the bow, all cool. Aggressive with the sword, though, you're gonna die in that deathmatch. But I am always the one aggressive with the sword because I'm not fussed about winning, I'm fussed about killing people. And a lot of people are fussed about winning, and that's why FFA deathmatches go on for a lot longer than they actually should. But yeah, it's obviously not a bad thing if you like to win or anything like that. I used to be like that. But after a while, you get enough wins that you're like, okay, it's just another win. Because I have played quite a bit. Alright, looks like this Jose guy is on the offensive here, and he's pushing him out to the lightning, so he's missing quite a few shots though. I would just suggest to him to take more time with the bow, because right now Spud Lucky is on the defensive, so there's no need to be quick with the bow shots. But yeah, let's see who wins this. The Jose guy, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. He did miss quite a few shots there, so I'm not sure how Spud Lucky is for health. Oh, he gappled. Damn. Unlucky Spud Lucky, I don't... Oh my god, it rhymes, because lucky and lucky rhyme. Yeah, unlucky to Spud Lucky. He might have won that if the other guy didn't gapple. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. And oh yeah, 3 gapples. Anyway, I will see you all later. I'm invisible. Bye!